How's everyone doing? Welcome to the final episode of After the After Hours with your boy TraderPrad. The final day of this week. Is tomorrow going to be a free fall Friday? Now get ready for tomorrow. Powell going on the microphone. Powell going on the microphone again. Get ready for tomorrow. So I do have a watch list ready, but if you guys are ready, hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you guys for all the support. This is your boy TraderPrad. TraderPrad. But if you guys are ready for this show to get started, why don't we dive into the full screen and hit that like and subscribe. Yo, what's up people? How you doing? Hopefully everyone had a wonderful day today. Oh my god, my day was all over the place. It was started off good and then I held the position way too much against me, but later on in the day we got out green. We actually got out, we closed the day at the highest we were on the profit and loss scale, so I guess that's a good thing. But it was all over the place to start off the day. My best ticker again, GME came in to kind of save the day later on in the day with a beautiful long, my god, what a long opportunity on GME. We'll talk about that a little bit, but I want to know how your day went. Let me know in the chat who's all in the chat at the moment. We got Tony on Twitch. What's up, Tony? Tony putting in the cool emojis. I love it. You know how I love those emoji spams over there. Keep on spamming the emojis, Tony. Let the people know how you feel. Tony's in the chat. We got Dieter, TH, Ani, Peter, David, all on our YouTube chat at the moment. What is Ani already saying? I know you freaking work at Walmart. Listen, nothing wrong with working at Walmart, okay? Are you dissing people that work at Walmart right now? That's really messed up. That's really messed up. Also, you're late. As TH said, my shift ended late, so you can't blame me. You know, my Walmart shift ended late today. I got home later than I usually did. Did not have enough time to make the watch list and so on, so it took longer, and that's why I'm a little bit late. I'm sorry I'm like, what, a minute late? Come on now. I'm complaining about me being a minute late. This is I don't clock into this work, okay? I show up when I show up, and that's that, period. You deal with it. And some days I don't even show up. According to TH, he knows that very well. Some days I don't even show up, so what? Nah, it's only happened twice so far, on 2 Sundays so far. But I don't think I've missed a Monday to Thursday stream unless I had like some event to go to, which probably only happened twice. I haven't missed a stream Monday to Thursday without a doubt. So thank you for everyone who's in the chat so far. David Fabian, what's up, David? I'm doing good, brother. As I was just saying earlier, my day was a little bit toppy, up and down, up and down. Most part didn't really go too far in the red. If I was in the red, I was barely in the red, so it didn't even matter if I was gonna close red on the day. But later on, opportunities showed up, and boy oh boy were they fun. Smacked those longs and turned my day right back to the green side. So we love it. We love to see that. GME again, we were praying for opportunities on GME last night, and it came out. Apple 193 or something, maybe not 193, I think 191, 192 or somewhere. I was actually short into 190, Fabian, into Apple, because there was 700,000 shares sitting into 190. I was short about, you know, a good amount of size for myself relatively, looking for a nice flush to the downside. Sadly, never got that flush. Got stopped out, lost a little bit. That was actually the trade that turned my day to the negative from positive. But I'm not complaining, because if had that trade worked out, that would have been a monster winner. Monster winner. So I'm not complaining. We just take that setup, failed for that day, and you move on. Thankfully, though, green day, so we like to see that. We're turning our month back to the green, baby. That's what we like to see. We started off the month really bad, but we're turning our month back to the green over here, and we're getting ready to now put that money in the bank, baby. Put that money in the bank. Technically, last Sunday, you first delayed the stream, then canceled it later. That's true, because I was going to stream, but I had family show up, and then I had to cancel that. I see. Oh, I thought Tony was messaging me, but nope. There's this Twitch chat is just glitching out for me at the moment. But that is pretty much how my trading went today. But in regards to what happened with the market, come on now, CPI numbers came out. We took out the all-time highs on both the QQQ and the S&P 500, marching to the upside, taking a bunch of stocks along with it. We talked about keeping an eye on Apple above that recent peak high. We'll talk about it a little bit more. We talked about ANET. You guys remember how I was talking about ANET and how enthusiastic I was about ANET? Well, guess who traded ANET? Not me. Sucks to be me, right? I talked about ANET so much yesterday for you guys, for that breakout above the new all-time high that they just made. ANET for a monster move. That was crazy. We'll talk about ANET a little bit more for possible day 3, day 4, day 5 opportunities if they are, because they announced earnings not too long ago. We'll talk about GME, AMC, and everything else too. Momo, hey, I traded something, not Ford today. Let's go. Nvidia, and made money on it. That was a great setup on Nvidia. We talked about it. It was in our watch list. Look out for Nvidia to get above $922 and on any sort of pullback, show you that there is buying above 920. Right off the open, if you were watching how the stock was moving. In fact, let's just head over to the main screen already. That was the wrong button, Brad. Let's head over to the main screen at the moment and show you guys what I'm actually talking about on the chart. Nvidia drops to the downside right off the open, but then gets bought right back up. An insane tail wick for that stock at $916. Gets bought right back up and pushes back up and starts holding that 920, 922 area. You can see how 920 to 922 area gives you a double bottom, almost a triple bottom on the 1 minute chart. On the 5 minute chart, you get a little bit of a wait, that's not today. On the 5 minute chart, you see a little bit of a consolidation in front of that 922/920 tail wicks on the chart, giving you a beautiful opportunity to get long. This is exactly what we talked about yesterday on stream. If you were here for that, you would have caught it. Look at that nice consolidation showing you, you know, this is when you look for these breakouts, and when those breakouts happen, you want to be available for that. Sadly, the stock did not set up as a breakout intraday. It set up as a pull back and look for support, and it did show you that support if you were, you know, patiently waiting for it. How many minutes was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes so far. Gave you about 15 minutes to get into the dips into $922 with risk under 920. Your reward was way above $2. You are risking $2. Your risk is way above $2. So that risk to reward over there on Nvidia was just mamma mia, finger licking good. So shout out to anyone who was here yesterday on the stream and took notice of that call out. Now Nvidia with their earnings report only 7 days out, and with the QQQ and the S&P 500 taking out the all-time high, this is one of the magnificent 7 stocks, right? We got to see how Nvidia reacts to all of that craziness. But as we always do, why don't we start with stocks that actually reported today after hours or are going to report tomorrow pre-market, such as Costco, Walmart, Baidu, JD, John Deere, and Under Armour. Now, these are the only companies I am mostly looking at. There are other companies, clearly, as you guys can see on the earnings board announced from Earnings Whispers. But mainly the stocks I'm looking at are the ones that I have familiarity with trading, the ones that I have previously traded on the earnings report, and kind of have this, I guess the word again to use is familiarity, right? Knowing exactly how these stocks move sometimes is way better. That's why the people who only trade QQQ or S&P 500, when they move to the stock market, they get a little scared because things start moving crazily and they're just used to QQQ or they're just used to S&P 500, and it takes a little bit more getting used to. But if you're good at trading QQQ, you'll be very quickly good at trading all stocks in general too, because the overall idea just comes into play. You understand the game. You understand the game. Overall, though, coming to the stock that announced reports today, sadly, one of my scanners over here, my ATR scanner seems to be down. I tried fixing it a bunch of times today, was not able to fix it. I'm guessing, honestly, it might just be Google Sheets messing up. So my ATR scanner is not working today. So we're just going to have to go ahead and find out. Oop, I'm just giving away my secrets at the moment. We're just going to have to go ahead and do our own ATR search. So for Costco, for Cisco, however, we might just put in Costco on our watch list for tomorrow anyways, right? Because Costco usually moves anytime Walmart reports, and Walmart reports, as I just showed you guys not too long ago, tomorrow pre-market. Possibly getting some sort of a sympathy play on it if you're interested in that. But keeping ourselves back on track over here, putting ourselves back on track. Cisco, which reported today after hours. This is not Cisco. Wait, this is Cisco. Okay. Cisco that reported today after hours actually had a 1.4% move to the upside intraday. Let's see how they moved after hours. Off the report, they were able to reclaim that high marker that we just put in into $50.50. You can see how around $50.50, the stock has clearly had a lot of resistance on the daily chart. Now managing to actually get above there, clearly showing you buying above that area on the after hours after the report. Looks pretty damn bullish to me as to what the stock might do tomorrow. So any pullbacks into this 50-50 area, 51 area, looking for a buy. Right now, I'll be guessing that the earnings anchored VWAP is coming exactly where the 20-day moving average is, or the 20 EMA. Ooh, it's not. It's coming onto the upside a little bit. It's higher than I thought it would be. Overall, we are seeing resistance coming in near a recent high on Cisco around $53. We did get above 53, but you're seeing a resistance come in over there. Another solid wall of resistance in this area near 54.50, and then once again near 53.50. The stock seems to have a lot of trouble to the upside every single day, so you got to be very careful. Streamlabs was having a moment. Wow, what is Streamlabs doing? Is it just spamming? Yeah, I think Streamlabs needs to calm down over there. Do you guys trade AMC and GME? I don't feel good trading them. I like to stick to big tech and friends. I mean, no problem with that. Nothing wrong with that. As a day trader, though, I do, you know, not just I, but my mentors, big time traders, they all will tell you this, that when opportunities like GME and AMC come, if they scare you, that's good. Right? But you got to be able to go test that fear. You got to be able to go push yourself to the limits. This game as a day trader is so messed up. Sometimes you're gonna have huge drawdowns, sometimes you're gonna have huge wins, and if you're just aiming to make 100K a year, you're not gonna be sadly in this game for too long, right? You want to aim for bigger goals, bigger dreams, and you can only achieve that by attacking names like GME, AMC that come into play like once in a blue moon, right? When that opportunity showed up yesterday, even big time traders like Lance dusted off their computers, pulled out their computers, and started punching keys and made $1 million throughout the whole day, just getting in and out throughout the day. It's okay to be scared if it's your first time seeing this type of move, or you've seen it before but you just don't want to kind of risk it all on it. I understand it doesn't make sense to risk it all on it anyways, but I would say use those charts that people have posted on Twitter, like Lance himself. Use that chart that he posted. I actually have it bookmarked. Why is a new tab bookmarked? Delete. I actually have this one bookmarked from him. I'll post the link to the tweet in the chat. Study these charts, right? Study these charts, analyze where he got short, why would he have gotten short there, how could you repeat this next time, and the next time a move like this shows up, you absolutely smack it and do it to the best of your ability. No one's telling you to go out there and make $1 million on your first try, but you gotta attempt it. Without attempting moves like these, you know, you'll keep making the money that you're used to making. Nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with that. People make a good enough living off of day trading, 60K a year, 70K a year without a problem, and they don't even really take too much damage because they stick to their systems and they stay disciplined. But if you're aiming for those bigger goals, then you need to learn how the games are played on AMC, GME, on the swing term scale, on the intraday scale, and the only way you'll do that is if you go ahead and study the GOATs out there who do it for us all the day. I mean for free. Why did I say all day? Who do it for free on the Twitter for us. Bigger than 100K, I'll take that all year, every year. Hell yeah, baby. That's what you gotta aim for. Because you have 1,500 million, trillion, gazillion tabs open. That's not true. I have about maybe 16. I'll say over 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. I got 9 plus 10 tabs open. 9 plus 10 tabs open. If you feel like giving, oh, that's Streamlabs. I'm reading Streamlabs. Lol, 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 lol. But however, not only do I have one page with tabs open, I also have another page with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tabs open on that page. My computer takes a beating, boys. My computer takes a beating. However, let's put ourselves back on track over here for Costco. Not Costco, Cisco. Not Costco, Cisco, Cisco, Cisco. Like the singer Cisco. The dong, 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 dong. Let me see the minute go. Let me see the dong, 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 dong. Alright, Cisco, Cisco, Cisco. We're waiting to see how Cisco reacts tomorrow on any sort of a move. Pull back into the lower areas, into this 50-50. I think that's the easiest long you'll find tomorrow on this stock. That nice little gap fill. Now, this really wouldn't be a gap fill. The gap fill would be all the way back to $40.50 or even back to $50. But I'm looking to see if this previous resistance can act as any sort of support on the way back. We did get a little bit of resistance showed up at 52.60, around 54 area. So we'll continue to see if resistance will show up in these prices. But at the moment, I'm more interested on pullbacks to the long for a long side. Looks like they beat on the EPS slightly, they beat on revenue slightly. We might need to pull up Benzinga over here. Shout out to Benzinga. Use their code and use their link in the description below, or my link tree links in the bio will lead you to my Benzinga link also if you're interested in that. But heading over to Cisco at the moment to go check out their earnings report from our friends at Benzinga. Come on, Benzinga, analyze the report for me. I guess this is the one. Not really seeing too much from Benzinga over here on Cisco. However, basically the same numbers we're seeing. This is a 12.84% decrease of sales over the same period last year. That's not good. Okay, there we go. Decreased 13% year to year. Yeah, so that's not really good. However, the BEPS, even with that decrease by 13%, total subscription revenue grew 22% year to year. Cisco noted that Splunk acquisition contributed to a 413 million total revenue. We delivered a solid Q3 performance, blah, 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 blah. Management update, blah, 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 blah. Outlook. Fiscal fourth quarter revenue to be between 13.4 to 13.6 compared to analyst estimates of 13.23. So well above estimates, and I guess that's probably why the market bought it up a little bit. But a decrease on sales year to year is not a good number, ladies and gentlemen. I will let you know that this stock is no longer in the long idea for me. Now we're waiting to see if any pops get sold, because that's a little bit more interesting. But however, if that 50-50 area that we just mentioned, if that area does show support, then there is possible long opportunity over there. But 13% year-to-year decrease, come on. Customers are consuming the equipment shipped over the last few quarters in line with our expectations, and we are seeing stabilization of demand as a result. The addition of Splunk to our product line will be a catalyst for further growth. Looks like you're just kind of boosting your numbers over there, trying to say that to help yourself. But overall, yeah, they did beat, I think it was revenue. They beat revenue estimates for the next quarter. They didn't really beat or came within range for the EPS for the next quarter. Their EPS is profit, so they are making money. What is their PE ratio? 15? I mean, that's not really that bad. It's also a boomer stock, right? It's also a boomer stock with 71 cents ATR. So I'm not expecting the stock to go absolutely crazy. We'll see how it reacts. If we see this 52.50 area acting as a resistance, R1, 52, 52.50, R2, 54.50. We'll see how the stock can behave within these ranges. We have clear ranges at the moment. Beautiful horizontal flat areas for us to react off of. So Cisco, hopefully we got a good play on it. Talking about boomer positions, sadly, however, we ran out of stocks to talk about in terms of the stocks that report earnings today after hours. That is all she wrote for stocks that report today after hours. However, we do have a bunch of, maybe just one boomer stock that reports earnings tomorrow pre-market, which is Walmart, which is a thumbnail that you guys see on YouTube side, the YouTube Walmart thumbnail. WMT, which moves, I guess, also in a boomer way, right? A boomer way, but into the all-time high area. So that gets everyone a little excited. If they come out with a good enough of a report, possibility for the stock to blast off and go to the north side. They did recently have a stock split, so more people will be maybe inclined to start trading, owning Walmart, especially if they have a good earnings report, right? So that could be a good enough of a catalyst for them to bring a lot more volume than they used to bring in when they were, what, $400-$500 or something, if I remember accurately. So a lot of things are kind of getting me excited for Walmart here, but you gotta remember it's a boomer stock, right? Boomer position with ATR of what, less than $1? Indeed, 80 cents ATR. maybe we get a $2 move tomorrow. Let's say $1 ATR. Maybe we get a $2 move tomorrow, right back into this beautiful all-time high area, right actually on the report. In fact, I have a prediction over here from Options AI, our good friends over at Option AI. They're saying that the stock is expected to move about 3.4% to the upside or to the downside based on the report. So either a move up to $61.53, which is right into that all-time high, or a move down to $57.77. So right into the all-time high area is where they're expecting 61. Wait, did it just change on me? 61.89 and all-time high is 61.66. 666? Surprise. So we'll see how Walmart can either get above that and continue showing a rally on any sort of positive earnings report, or does it get rejected and give you some sort of a short? Does it pull back and break this beautiful consolidation area that it's been holding? This looks almost very similar, honestly, to that Meta setup, right? Meta was looking very similar to like this in the all-time high area. Then the earnings report came out and took Meta right back to the downside. This looks very similar to that, holding that previous earnings low continuously, having a nice flat bottom. Now, I'm not praying for destruction of Walmart, nor do I think it will happen, but anything is possible. And in that case, you want to be ready for every single scenario that might play out for you on the stonk market. Walmart, not a stonk, right? Walmart's not a stonk. It's actually a stock. It's an actual company. They do profitable things. But in the stonk market, nevertheless, we'll see if the stock can help us out with some profits, with some trading opportunities into what we have levels right now, what seems to be around 58.50 as S1, S2 right into 57.50, and then we got R1 right into 61.50 up that all-time high area. The Walmart, we'll see how Walmart sets up tomorrow, going into a beautiful move to the upside, which could get extended, especially if the market continues its rally. And that idea stays true for almost every stock tomorrow, right? There's a special stock today that looked very dull. Off the open. But with the market moving, got bought right off the second day's VWAP and launched, took out the breakout and closed the gap, nearly closed the gap over here on Roblox. I guess closing the gap would be all the way back into what, $38 or so? Yeah, all the way back into 38, 39. So not really closing the gap, but pulling back into what was a previous support right before the earnings report. We're looking to see if we can find some rejection in that. You can also see how the 9 EMA on the daily chart is right around that same price of $33.71, $30.91, let's just say $34 coming into play with Roblox very soon. However, I got sidetracked. We were talking about Baidu, but before that, we're talking about Walmart. Walmart could get really extended to the upside if the market can get boosted one more day tomorrow, and we could have some fun over there. Is this the right color? Yes, that's the right color, and it's in the right area. Awesome. Baidu reporting tomorrow pre-market along with Walmart, also along with JD. We saw what happened with Baba with the 86% miss on their report, really got slapped to the downside. We'll see if Baidu comes out with a better report. It looks like Baidu hasn't reported negative in holy smokes, how long now? They haven't had a negative earnings report since 2016. That's insane. Shout out to Baidu. So we'll see if their report can continue to be green. However, if they did report green, sometimes they just got smoked nevertheless. We'll see if this report can save them tomorrow. Baidu, along with Baidu, as I just mentioned not too long ago for you, JD, another stock to keep an eye on. I think JD is the one that's behind. Correct me if I'm wrong, team. JD is the company behind Temu? Or is that Pinduoduo? Is Temu the company behind JD or Pinduoduo? What's up, Buddha? Oh, so Temu's Pinduoduo, but JD is pretty much another competitor for Alibaba, isn't it? major competitor to Alibaba, and now I'm pretty sure Temu is running as a competitor for both of them, right? Yeah. So another retail stock, like I wouldn't say like Walmart, like Alibaba. We'll see if Temu and JD are taking their market share, because Alibaba seems to have lost some of the market share, losing 86% of the revenue and so on. If JD is actually taking advantage of that, or is Temu taking all of it, which Temu being Pinduoduo, setting up for a beautiful breakout actually now that I look at it. Oh my god. Have an alert there. Beautiful breakout coming into play on Temu. Sorry, yeah, Temu. Pinduoduo is Temu. So we'll see. However, these guys haven't reported yet. They reported 9 days. So we'll see how these move. However, JD, pretty interesting tomorrow. Looking forward to see how JD reports. Deer, another boomer position. Not something that I might be too excited to trade tomorrow. A lighter on volume and a heavier price stock, but those are usually the ones I end up trading the best, sadly. So I might keep an eye on it. You know what? Screw this. Remove all 9 drawings. So I might keep an eye on it. I mean, that's a pretty solid level. If we can continue to break out above that and hold above it, possible longs over there. So I will keep an eye on this position for myself, but I will warn you that this will be very thin. You want to be careful. You want to be extra patient. You don't want to be trading this on momentum. You want to be trading this on like swing trading type of mindset. Even if you're day trading it, you want to apply like, what are the swing traders doing? Is a swing trader going long where I'm going long? And if they're not, then you kind of stay away from it. So you want to apply like a swing trader's mindset, and usually that means wait for the VWAP test, see if VWAP holds. If VWAP holds, bid into the VWAP and then use the bottom or under VWAP as your stop, and see if the stock can go back into the higher day. Analyze the move into the higher day and see how it reacts into the higher day. Are you seeing selling into the higher day? If you're seeing selling into the higher day, how low from the higher day and VWAP are we actually reclaiming? Are we reclaiming all the way back to the downside and going back to VWAP, and then are we just bouncing between higher day and VWAP, or are we actually creating a little bit of a pocket of sellers and buyers, but this time the buyers are stepping higher than VWAP because they think the stock deserves to be a higher price, so these buyers are stepping up. So you want to see all those good things set up for you if you're looking for something like a long idea for DE, or even sort of a short. You can just flip the map that I just kind of painted for you over there on the stock. But overall, be very careful. It's gonna be thin, it's gonna be spready. You might have to give $3, $4, $5 of risk on this position. Let's see what the ATR actually is. DE $7.33. Right, with the $7.33 ATR, you might just have to give a $2, $3 risk based on your entry and based on where the bottom is. So be very careful, especially when you're taking size. And if you take too much size, the liquidity might not be there for you to get out all at a price where you think you want to get out, because there's not enough liquidity and it slips further than you, and you take a lot more damage than you thought. So you want to be careful with your size too on stocks like these. But earnings name tomorrow could have some relative volume. All of that will be revealed in the pre-market. Under Armour, sad name over here, destroyed for no reason. I guess no one really goes out there and buys Under Armour shoes like they buy Nike, but they sell a lot more than just shoes, right? They sell clothing, they sell gym stuff, and so on. But overall, the market just simply never likes Under Armour's earnings reports. So we'll see how Under Armour plays out. On the watch, in the shadow realm on the watch list, not really a high priority up there on the watch list for me in the shadow realm, but it's still on the watch list. It made the list. Something that actually made the list today that we have to talk about: silver. Silver was a monster move today as all the squeeze names are going crazy. Previously, these meme traders, these apes as we call them, they managed to squeeze silver last time. So now we're seeing how they're probably looking to do that again one more time. And silver is over here moving back into all-time high. So, you know, GME is first, AMC is second, silver's third. What's next? I think it was... I can't remember names, Hollow CXAI or something. So it'll be crazy to see what these meme stocks over here get pumped next. FFIE says Angry Buddha. That could be the next one. So obviously keeping a watch on all of these big meme baskets. Silver, GME making a beautiful reversal today off the lows. A stock that I actually traded today. I got that double bottom right there. If you look at the chart on the 1 minute, it halted on the way down and kind of showed a beautiful bottom right into that $31. And the second time we pulled back into $31, it was just clean buying into 31 again. So I bid into 31, got my size, and then right into 34, 35, I got out. And then later on in the day, I took the break out of 40. That gave you a quick scalp into $42. I kind of missed this middle part of the move, but beautiful long. If you were looking for even you could have added on the pullback, you could have done a lot more, but I made my money and I ran out, right? Quick little scalps, quick little scalps, beautiful risk to reward, hit and runs over there. I'm out. I made my money. But overall, they're looking for these opportunities again. Can we see the fun again on AMC, on GME, right? And even on Novavax. Novavax gave you a beautiful short right off of from yesterday's close / yesterday's VWAP. You can see how we pull into yesterday's VWAP off the open. We reject. We try again to pull back into yesterday's VWAP. We reject again. And the sell-off just begins. And the stock crumbles upon itself, just sells off to the downside drastically, giving you a beautiful short. What, a $2, $1.50 short almost over here for risking barely 5 pennies, and the stock's ATR is probably not even $1, right? Maybe it is now with the way it's moving. Yeah, it's $1.21 now with the way it's moving, but previously it was not, right? So it's beautiful opportunity over there for you to capture on Novavax. I want to see your reaction to the FFIE chart. Look at the structure. I think it's a penny stock, right? Like, I've seen it. I just don't trade penny stocks. That's why it's not on my watch list. But I've seen the structure. It's very similar to all meme stocks at this point, right? Very similar. You get the exact same double bottom. You're watching how it reclaims VWAP, then it blasts it off to the north side. But this one's VWAP blast off actually looks way better than GME's VWAP blast off. And the after hour hold looks a little bit better too. Almost like it wants to squeeze above $1. I mean, yeah, there's some potential over here. If it can get above $1, obviously I'm game. I'm ready to play, because that will get the real squeeziness of this position to start going, in my opinion. Even more apes will start joining the game. A lot of day traders, a lot of apes might be just scared of penny stocks still. Not that I'm scared of penny stocks. There's way too much homework that needs to be done over here, and I'm lazy. That's the part of the reason why I always go for the big tech stocks such as Apple, AMD, Microsoft, Google. If you keep trading those stocks every day, which you actually can, right? They give you opportunities every day. You eventually get a good pattern memorization. You start learning about that game. It's like a video game, exactly like a video game. You're sitting there playing a video game with the controller, right? Every time you make a mistake, you learn not to make that same mistake again, and then you go through the next corner. Instead of going left, the next time you're gonna go right. Instead of going right after that, maybe you go left and whatever. So playing the same game gets you pattern recognition, and you learn the game a lot better. But with these penny stocks, for me, it's like the game's a little bit different. Not only a little, it's a lot different. It's almost like that short float game, right? They're playing that short float game. That's a lot different. You also don't really get to trade the same stock every day. It's a different stock every day. But right now, FFIE, obviously you're getting multiple days of that stock, so it's completely not even relevant to what I'm trying to say over here. I'm just trying to make an argument of why I haven't been very attracted to penny stocks in general, right? I'm not attacking FFIE here. I'm just saying why I haven't been generally attracted to penny stocks. But that stock looks very pleasing above $1. I will for sure keep my eye on that bad boy. I was watching you guys talk about it on today on Discord too. You know, I'm lurking, I'm paying attention, just don't have anything good to say, so I stay in the shadow world. Trying to focus on working out and staying away from drinking. That's an absolute blatant lie. Lying to my face. This girl's straight up lying to us, guys. That's where we've got into now. This girl's lying. Coming back to the watch list over here, however, you know, continue to watch how AMC, GME, Novavax, Silver, all these positions trade off of the tech level, such as today's VWAP, yesterday's VWAP, yesterday's high, yesterday's low, which is today's high, today's low, last week's high, last week's low, last month's low, last month's high. So watching all those basic tech levels and any intraday levels that might formulate like a good double bottom that showed up today, or a good double top that might show up tomorrow. Watching all those beautiful tech levels, not really gunning, making decisions off the fly, waiting for the stock to show me where a clear, easy trade is, and then just joining that trade. Simple as that. Just joining that trade. Letting the stock speak to me and then joining it. Zim pulling back a little bit today, giving you a beautiful short opportunity right off the open. My goodness, but then it got bought right back up. You know, we'll give its credits where it's due, getting bought right back up after getting sold off. So continue to watch Zim. There could be now for I wouldn't say you're gonna continue to watch Zim for what is it called, failure to follow through, which is basically anytime the stock goes up, if it has failure to follow through to the upside, you look for the short back down. I wouldn't say it's ready for that just yet because of how the body of the candle looks. You can see how it pulled back down and got bought right back up. We just showed you the daily chart. We just showed you the 5-minute chart too. It's just a beautiful V-shaped recovery after having a double bottom. Amazing V-shaped recovery after having a double bottom over here on ZIM. So I'm almost unsure as to what the stock might do at the moment. We could continue to break out to the upside. We could pull back and find some buying over here. We could have that failure to follow through and then continue to pull back down lower and lower. So there's multiple plays that could come in. I am very unsure, so I'm just going to continue watch this position. Like I said, we're still expecting $20 to come into play. Sadly, today the engine's kind of cooled off a little bit, but that candle wick is something else. That candle wick is something else. It's screaming that they want to go for the upside still. Airbnb, that level's coming into play, ladies and gentlemen. 144. I did say we were not looking for that level to come into play today, but that 144 after hour, well, not really after hour, but the earnings range low, if we can break that, it's going lower, especially with the market going higher into all-time highs and breaking out of all-time highs. You're telling me Airbnb is going to break this low and find selling through that? Then that's almost institutional selling, and that's going to bring in a lot of stops. Everyone who bought into this range for some sort of a recovery, all those stops are going to trigger, and we're going to push to the downside without a doubt. Maybe I shouldn't say without a doubt, because traders should never speak on absolute values. But, you know, I am almost certain that those stops will get triggered, and we are pushing all the way down to 140, giving you a beautiful $4 move for almost $1 risk over there, a 3:1 trade. So you want to go for those opportunities anytime you see that quick little hit and quick little run. However, flip that coin. It's not a short. It finds support into 144, and it holds 144, and the market continues to go to the high side. What does that scream for you? Simple long, right? Simple long. We're holding 144, a low that we have been holding for multiple days now, giving you actually a double bottom into that 144 almost. It gives you a simple no-brainer long off that area. So Airbnb, watching to see how 144 holds, and if 144 doesn't hold, I'm looking to smash that short. Roblox, we talked about Roblox just a moment ago. That breakout above 32 for that gap close into $34. That gap close almost played out today, so a little sad that I wasn't able to capitalize on that move. Way too busy with Novavax, with AMC, with GME. I kind of forgot about this trade completely, but now we have that trade on any sort of pullback. If we pull back into 32 and find support, that's a pretty good long, in my opinion, that you need to watch out for. I kind of want to see what happens into that breakout area. So we pull back and just broke out, never really looked back. That's crazy. I would say the market obviously helped this move over here on Roblox, but hey, shout out to them. No complaints, right? We just got to worry about how to put that Rex in the bank. And I think on the pullback to 32 over here for Roblox is something to keep an eye out for. As for resistance, watching that 33.70/34 area for first area of resistance. And above that, you got that gap close, a little bit of resistance in this area, the 20 period EMA, the 9 period EMA, the 100 and the 50 period EMA right into the gap close. So lots of levels to the upside that Roblox has to kind of clear into before we can really start screaming that it's the bottom's in, the bottom's in. All-time high, baby! Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Mikey. Let's go. Mikey member for 3 months in a row. Shout out to Mikey, the OG fan. You know, the only one now who has the 3-month coin. I think Buddha has the 1-month coin. Yep, the 1-month coin. Who else has a coin in the chat? Nope, nobody but Buddha and Mikey. But Mikey, shout out to Mikey for 3 months. Thank you, brother. Let me just mention YouTube chat too. Twitch. Go use your Amazon Prime. If you have a Prime account, link it to your Twitch account and make sure that you use your Amazon Prime. Don't let that thing go to waste, right? It's absolutely free, doesn't cost you anything, but if you don't use it every month, it will go to waste. Use it on your favorite Twitch streamer, but if your favorite streamer is me, use it on me, right? And I'm using, I'm streaming on Twitch, I'm streaming on YouTube, and we're streaming on Twitter too. Thanks. Sadly, Twitter doesn't really have any of those cool features like that just yet, but I'm sure Lord Elon, the king of the memes, the king of the plebs, the normies, will carry us on the Twitter, on the X sphere very, very soon. All right, talking about Unity, talking about Unity, we don't really have a play here that's getting me too excited, so I'm gonna move on from Unity. Where am I typing? Where's my? Okay, good. Let's go to Starbucks. Starbucks still not ready for that breakout just yet, but this is good. As I mentioned, we want to see that wiggle before that breakout, right? We want to see this wiggle before this breakout. Perfectly happening at the moment. We're also reclaiming the earnings VWAP and holding above the earnings VWAP. Also a very good point to note. So Starbucks, if this one can break out, you don't want to miss it, because this one can easily close the gap. In 1 day. Maybe that's bullshit. Maybe I'm wrong over there by saying that. I could have just boosted so many people's expectations by saying that. I should not say that actually, but it could easily move a good percentage to the upside if we can get above 77 and hold above 77. So watching how Starbucks sets up for a good opportunity tomorrow. ANET. This was the stock that we called out to you yesterday on stream. ANET, after breaking out of previous all-time high on a positive earnings report, pulled back a little bit, found support at previous all-time high. After making a new all-time high, found some support between those two ranges, looking for a perfect breakout setup. And you got that breakout today, right off the open, bang. The opening 5-minute move itself giving you a breakout, a little bit of consolidation into 320, and then continuing for a move again. Now I have a little bit of an idea of what I want to see on the stock. Exactly this pattern again. If we see it pulls back into this little area and finds selling into yesterday or today's high, but finds buying into this 316 line or whatever this line, yeah, this 316 line we have, kind of looking like what this setup looked. That looks beautiful for another breakout again. So ANET over here getting a little exciting. You can see how the volume also increased on this position. Now on the support side, however, I will be using both of these areas, 316 and 307. First area over here, second area over here, and the resistance, obviously the all-time high. So this stock is very, very important. Missed this one today, sadly. Very infatuated with how our GMEs and our AMCs moved, that we completely missed out on some of our juicy trades. Also, I do have to mention that our software for our broker today went down off the open, so that was also a reason why I wasn't looking for the opening drive plays. I was looking for more of a pullback, show me strength type plays, and ANET didn't really pull back at all. It just kept going. It just kept going. So I was like, okay, ANET, if that's the way you want to do things today, I'll probably have to look for a day 2 type move tomorrow. And that's what we're going to do. A day 2 type move. Come on, ANET. Give us a good trade tomorrow. You could look at Apple. Right, Apple made a nice little breakout. We talked about this one too. I actually traded Apple, but I was mainly looking short into 190. 190 had about 700,000 shares, and it didn't even go much higher than 190. Only 190.65. That's stupid. However, it had 700,000 shares at 190, and then it got sold off of that 190 area later on. Clearly, pulling back slightly under 190, but still managing to close very close into 190. With the way the QQQ is going, with the way the S&P 500 is going at the moment into all-time highs, any dips that the market gets bought back into, those are bullish indications for all Magnificent 7 basket stocks. Nvidia reporting earnings very soon. Any pullbacks on Nvidia into 950, even though actually not 950 breakout tomorrow will be interesting, but we're talking about any pullbacks into 920, which will be where this range high was. We're looking to see if that can get bought up on Nvidia. Does Nvidia actually make a move into its own all-time high before the earnings report comes out, and then make a run to $1,000 off of its earnings report in 7 days? So a lot of questions over here for Nvidia yet to be answered, and only time will tell. Is it father time or mother time? I forget, but only time will tell. Cryptocurrencies, okay, Bitcoin moving back to 66,000, possibly taking Coinbase to the upside again. Coinbase giving you a beautiful double bottom. We talked about that trade not too long ago. Coinbase giving you a beautiful double bottom and moving back to the upside. Bitcoin obviously helping it. Let's see if Mara, who reported earnings recently, they're making the nice reversal back up. Shout out to Mara, and obviously IBIT will do exactly what Bitcoin's doing too. So Bitcoin obviously something to keep an eye out for. Netflix moving back up into ranges that could be a little interesting, especially with the market going markety. Tesla, what is Tesla doing? I didn't look at Tesla today at all. Tesla went down 2%. Wow. I did see Microsoft went up today. Microsoft's looking interesting very soon into that 431 area, all-time high obviously. So watching Microsoft's actually the #1 stock in the world in terms of market capitalization. They're the biggest company in the world at the moment, the #1 company in the world, the highest weighted stock in the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 basket, if I remember correctly. It used to be Apple, but now it's Microsoft. So waiting to see if Microsoft can join the party along with QQQ and S&P 500 by making a charge into the all-time high. Google gave you some opportunities today, but I wasn't really looking for a trade on Google. Google was usually the shittier, the more garbage, lower quality trade in terms of a Magnificent 7 basket of stocks. I'd much rather even go trade Netflix than go trade Google some days, because Google's just so garbage. It's just choppy. I hate it. but you know, it gives you an opportunity. You gotta find it, and then you gotta smack it. So there was an opportunity on Google for those of you who are watching. Meta, my god, Meta breaking out past that 477.50 area that we marked out yesterday for you, which was the last week's high, moving into 481, ladies and gentlemen. 481. That anchored VWAP setup almost getting ready. The anchored VWAP pinch setup from our good friends at Alpha Trends on Twitter, or also known as X, Brian Shannon. Go check out the book, Maximizing Gains Using Alpha Trends, or something along those words. Blind Jedi's heading out. Good night, Blind Jedi. Father Time, Mother Nature. Thank you, DK. Appreciate that. But coming back to Meta over here, Meta, according to that setup from our good friends at Alpha Trend, if Meta now pulls back into the anchored VWAP from the previous earnings, not the recent earnings, from the previous earnings, and finds support above it, that gives you a great risk to reward long for a move back into all-time highs for those of you looking for a possible swing trade, a long trade over there in your own accounts. But hey, everything I say is not financial advice. I'm not actually giving you a trade idea at all or telling you how to trade. I'm just giving you an idea that I might pull in my own position. So if it gets pulled back over here, I might look to get some calls for Meta to go back up to the north side. And if that does not hold, there's no long for me on Meta until we go back into 450, and then we can look to get some calls on Meta. Join that party over there. Nvidia, we kind of quickly glanced over that. Apple, Amazon not really doing what we want to see it do. I want to see Amazon go into the all-time high. It pulled back into the earnings anchored VWAP again and bounced beautifully off of that. So that's actually a good thing to see on Amazon on a day like today. But being down 0.5% when your earnings report was actually pretty good, and you broke all-time high off that report, and when the market's breaking all-time high, you're looking weak. So almost like a question mark on Amazon as to what's going on this position. But today's reaction on the stock is actually very bullish, right? If you look at the candle, very bullish candle. It flushed, took out yesterday's low, and then got bought right back up and almost pushed into yesterday's high, looking like we might just make a move into that 190, the move that we want to see. So keeping an eye on Amazon going into the next few days. Obviously, I think by the end of the week over here, we might have some fun with Amazon without a doubt. SE, watching SE without a doubt before any pullbacks into the $67. That breakout of 67 yesterday, and we came back under 67, but today moving back above 67 and using 67 as a support. Now any pullbacks into that price point, because I've said it so many times, I don't want to repeat again. I just would sound like a broken record, but I'll repeat it after saying so many words now because it will sound better. For the support at $67 on SE, if it can continue to build, then I would love to get long on the stock. Prad, do you have any videos on learning how to trade options? I personally do not, DK, but I would suggest you to go check out SMB Capital and then let me know how you find them, because they have videos about all types of trading. I, however, don't really watch there. As you can see, I've watched almost all of their videos, but none of the ones that say options trading on them, because I don't trade options. My brokerage does not allow options. They only do equities. So I only watch the equity setup videos, but they do have, you know, lengthy videos, in detail videos about options, the simple trading strategy. Some of these titles are almost clickbait. They're almost, you know, stupid, but honestly, I like SMB Capital content. TH might say that he hates SMB Capital content because he's just a certified born hater. He sips on haterade all day non-stop. But I like SMB Capital. They've helped my trading grow immensely, and I think they could help you out too. Go check out their channel. That was a free promo for SMB Capital, eh? Free promo from SMB Capital. There are links in the chat for those of you interested. I'll maybe post it in the Twitter chat also, and on the Twitch chat too. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I should do that more often. All right, that can get closed. We can come over here, and that honestly is all she wrote for the watch list. Maybe a quick glance at the overall market to show you that the market made a beautiful move above all-time high and actually closed into the highs. Very bullish. Also with the S&P 500. The S&P 500 obviously opened above the all-time high, where the QQQ had to work its way through the all-time high. Was a little bit of a lagger, but caught up very well today, and now looking for that tandem diving. Oh, no, we don't want to see a tandem dive on the QQQ and the SPY. No, let me correct that word. A tandem flight. A tandem flight continued to the upside on both of these markets, taking the market higher. Can we get much higher? So high. Oh. All right, but on any sort of pullbacks into the last all-time high, which was around what, $450 or so on the QQQ, and on the S&P 500 right around 424.50 on the S&P 500. You want to see if buying can pull up into those areas. Yeah, the double boosters not landing, but if they land, hopefully they land successfully, meaning they find support on the way down. The double SpaceX boosters, if they do pull back, hopefully they land successfully. But we're looking for a takeoff, a double rocket launch, a North Korea style rocket launch to the upside. Pew! Blast off. So hopefully we get something like that on the market, taking the Magnificent Seven with it, and maybe GME and AMC can join that party. Maybe GME and AMC can join that party. So we'll see what happens. Quickly go over the economic calendar for tomorrow. We have building permits, housing numbers, jobless claims, Philadelphia numbers, production numbers, Fed bar going on the mic again, Harker at the mic at 10:30, Mester at the mic at 11:30, Bostic at the mic at 2:50. So safe to say we have a very, very busy economic calendar tomorrow. Oh, did I just hit a button that I should not have been hitting? Oopsies. I hit a stream deck button while I'm slammed on my desk over here. Thankfully I didn't click any of the buttons that I don't want to hit. Clearly there's a big amount of information coming out tomorrow all throughout the day, mainly around the open, 8:30, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11:30, and then from lunch it kind of dies down, which is whatever, but it looks like we'll have a very exciting open at the very least, right? Something that happened today, a good exciting open. CPI numbers came out, the interest rates could go lower, the inflation seems to be cooling off, the numbers seems to be getting better, market pushing higher, market taking an all-time high, and now we're waiting to see if all these other numbers can come and facilitate that move that kickstarted off to the high side today. So economic calendar, put that on your watch list. And time zones, 8:30, 9:15, 10 o'clock, 11:15, and then 11:30. Some of the time periods that you have to make sure that you're alert for. As for the IPO calendar, we're once again in the no man land territory on the IPO sector over here. That's hilarious. 66666. Come on, dude. Bowhead Specialty Holdings. I'm not sure what the hell they do, but that's a hilarious price of size of shares that they're offering to the market. 6,666,667 shares. These guys are hilarious, eh? They think they're funny. Well, they made me laugh, so I guess they are funny. But nothing on the IPO calendar in the near future, however. And that is all she wrote for the stream today. And thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me for a good hour or so. Hopefully, you guys are all ready for tomorrow. And if you are, let me know by hitting that like, hitting that subscribe, and all that fun YouTube algorithm stuff. And not just YouTube, even that Twitch algorithm. You know, apply all that same comments to Twitch algorithm to that Twitter algorithm. You know, hit that like, hit that retweet, let people know that your boy TraderPrad is here, doing the Lord's work by giving you guys free trade ideas and opportunities that might be something to keep your eyes peeled out for. Also, we have our beautiful chat who helps us with that. Angry Buddha calling out FFIE. FFI is something that's interesting, and you might want to watch out to see how it plays above $1 tomorrow if it can do that. I'm actually going to put that stock in my watch list so I don't forget about it. And I'm going to put resistance $1. And if that one can get active, very interested on that side. Also, other people in the chat also mentioning us a bunch of stocks. Momo actually not mentioning Ford for a change. That was weird. But shout out to Momo, killing it on Nvidia longs. Shout out to Momo. Nvidia asking for 974 again. Not sure if Prad looked at this already. No, I kind of talked about that. Yes, Blind Jedi. But Blind Jedi had to head out already. Love you, Blind Jedi. You know we love you. Now, for the main part of the stream, why I actually go live, let's head over to it. Before that, we can't make the mistake that we've been doing. We're gonna need music. We're gonna need music. Alright guys, it's chess time. Next beat. I'm feeling this one. Alright, black to move. Whoa. Mute. Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay, so I sacrificed my queen to open up that spot. But wait. Oh, because, yeah, okay. So I sacrifice... Why couldn't he have just taken it with the rook instead? I guess he takes it with the pawn instead because he wants to undouble up his pawns, right? But he could have just taken it with the rook instead and ruined my plan anyways. He could have ruined my plan anyways. But anyways, I understand the puzzle, I guess. Puzzle rush. All-time high, all-time high, all-time high. Mikey just doing the all-time high chant. I like it, Mikey. I respect it. I should not have done that. That just went to like... that to Arabic so quick. Oh wow, I'm a genius. Oh wow, I'm a genius. Oh wow, I'm a genius. What move I gotta do here? I think I just go here, then I go there, and then I do that, and then it's checkmate. Now it's a new puzzle. What am I to do? I think I do that, and then I go do this, and then I kill your rook, and then I check your king, and then I fuck your bitch. Hey! Hey, check, check. Hey, no, I missed that. I need to retry. I need to do a puzzle again. What am I doing wrong here? I need to figure out why that is not the right move. I guess I will die if I go there. I need to make a whole new move again. This does not make any sense. Where do I go? I just rapped the whole beat non-stop. Okay, where do I go here? Ah. Okay, got it. I 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 got it. And no more cow opening, chat. No more cow opening, okay? None of that nonsense anymore. Losing rank trying to do cow opening. Like, what in the world, dude? Alright, let's play one game, get our win, call it a day, move on. Okay, no entertainment. No entertainment. No entertainment. You guys get no entertainment. Just pure gameplay. I guess watching me lose is entertainment, huh? Okay, this is getting a little dicey. I don't like this. This is getting way too dicey. I don't like this. Oh, I should not have done that. That blocked my path. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, fuck it. Let's just do something stupid here. Let's just do something absolutely moronic here. Got all my pieces locked up. God damn it. What are you threatening? This and this? I'm not really too worried about that. I don't have to hang it either, so I'll just move it out of the way. Let's do something stupid here, like full porting GME. Goddamn right, Momo. You're goddamn right, Momo. Brother. Oh, that's a free kill. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Take it. Take it! Take it, you pussy. My eye, dude. Holy shit, my eye. Is this winnable, chat? I think I lost this off the open. I for sure lost this one off the open. Is this guy stun locked now? Where the hell is this guy? Do we win on time today? That's gonna be beautiful. We could use that. We could use that. Alright, time to check my phone messages. All my exes that have been messaging me. Psych, none. Bro, come on. Stop being AFK, bro. These fucking guys are so annoying. I'm going schizo! I'm going schizo! Going! Shut up, TH. Oh, the comeback, boys. Oh, shit. Hey, you guys are of no fucking help, man. No one told me that he was doing that. You guys just sat there and watched him do that. You guys suck, dude. You guys just sat there and watched him do that to me. Now he's gonna do this. Oh, he can't. Inshallah! Like an arsonist watching a house burn. Yeah, no shame, dude. Just love watching your house burn like that. Like, you guys are fucked. You guys are fucked in the head. Sickos. Absolute sickos. It's annoying. That's safe. That's safe. Could go here. We'll just move that. Take pawn with rook? No, then he just does this. Go for the trade? Fuck it. I could have done this too. Fuck. But he would have just come down and taken this piece. Take the pawn, take bishop. What are you guys talking about, man? Oh, now I can. Yeah, now I can, now that he moved. Now I can. But chill. I got this. I'm working. Let me work. Okay, let me show you guys how to play chess. You guys are watching a grandmaster putting in work right now. Okay, a grandmaster in the making. Pull out your notebooks and watch. Bask in my glory. It's fucking GG. It's fucking GG. Wait, he should have just done that. Right? He does this. I can't kill him. I have to go over. Or I could have gone here too. I would have gone here too because he's over here. Fucking GG, mate. You could have ended the game, but he doesn't even know how to end the game. I might just win on time here, on God. I might just win on time here because he doesn't know how to end the game right now. I know how to end his game before he knows how to end this game for him. Finally, he's doing something right. Brother. Bro. This guy's stupid? All he had to do was do that. Right? Because his bishop was there. He moves his queen. I can't take him. I can't go there. It was game over for him. Is he stupid? Checkmate! Is this guy stupid? Is this guy dumb? Hold up. This guy's brain dead. Hold up. I'm the best. Hold up. You guys see how I beat him there? Hold up. This guy's brain dead. This guy doesn't know how to play chess at all. All he had to do was do that. And that would have been game. Instead, he did this. This guy's stupid? This guy's so stupid, bro. I'm the best. I'm the best. Like, clearly you saw me. I'm the best. Right? I'm the best. That's all you need to see. First game, victory. In fact, flawless victory. Flawless victory. You can say what you want, but I'm sticking to my story. Look, we wanted our win. We got our win. That's the only thing that matters. You haters keep hating. Everyone who put money on me not winning that game, you lost all your money. And everyone who bet on Prad, you know to always continue to bet on TraderPrad. You're welcome. You got paid. You're welcome. And the haters, you keep hating. Keep sipping on that haterade, you haters. Nah, all jokes aside, that was a crazy game. That was a crazy game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to head out on that funny note. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the final stream of the week. 8 o'clock tomorrow, Thursday, May 16th. And then Sunday, hopefully we get the stream. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen, and an even better trading day. I wish you guys the best. TraderPrad out. Ciao. Good night. Get ready for the watch list for tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna bring in my big screen over here. Back to another brand new week of After the After Hours with your host TraderPrad. I'm doing great. Hopefully you guys are joining me on that great side. Markets are moving around. Might just be a risk on type of day, so let's see what happens. 8 o'clock tomorrow. As you guys know, we do the stream Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. Shout out to my affiliate sponsors, Benzinga, Trade Ideas, the #1 scanner to go to, Trader Sync, promo code down below, promo code PRAD15 to get 15% off. I will catch you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock, same time, same place. Until then, TraderPrad out. Adios.